Hey guys, this is Simon Sage from iMore. We are at GDC 2015 with TJ from Hyper Games, and he's showing off Redux Ark. How's it going, TJ?
Oh, it's good. How are you?
Pretty good. You guys have a really nice looking survival kind of a game here. What's going on?
Well, the premise of the game is the bees died on Earth, and as a consequence of the bees dying, the plants died, and the plant or animal life that relied on the plants also died. So Earth is dying. But we've found a sister planet, Gemini, that has about the same ecosystem. So we've gone to this planet to find plants and animals to bring back to Earth to revive it. Problem is, when we landed, we crashed.
No.
So there's two things you need to do. The main objectives are to find the missing spaceship parts and to gather plants and animals. So you run around in this survival mode in a fairly hostile environment, trying to find plants and animals to bring back. And you have a whole ecosystem that you want to build so you can bring it back to Earth and have a viable ecosystem. So you need to gather enough plants that herbivores can live off it, and enough herbivores that carnivores can live off it. So the whole idea is how well you do is how well you make your ecosystem.
Interesting. Bit of an ecology lesson here too for younger players, I'm sure.
We haven't decided 100% yet, but that is definitely an option.
Sure. So how long have you guys been working on this?
Just under 3 months.
3 months, right on.
Yeah, and we're a small team. We've been 5 people working on it for 3 months.
The graphics look really nice here. You guys have a very kind of signature style here.
Yeah, we're trying to differentiate ourselves from... There's a lot of games out there, and there's a lot of games that look fairly similar, so we're trying to make something different. So we've got this watercoloured kind of low poly look, hoping that it will appeal to people, really.
Sure. Have we bumped into any particularly hostile monsters yet here?
Well, there's usually a T-Rex up here. So you just saw some T-Rex eggs lying about.
I noticed that there were 3 classes there at the beginning too. Do they have different abilities? Like what?
Yes, there's a fighter, and there's a pathfinder, and there's a scientist. The soldier is obviously better at fighting. The pathfinder, there's a little energy bar here. You have a spacesuit that uses energy. You can communicate with your spaceship, and it has a light at night, and it also runs like a little mini-map. If you run out of power, which you're doing now, you will start losing your minimap and lights and communications. By recharging, you can go back to the spaceship, or you can run around or find battery packs lying about.
Okay.
And here you see like an ecosystem tree that this is a simple version of it.
Sure.
So we should really try and find a plant. So you start filling this out and trying to make a viable ecosystem.
Sure. So you beat the level after you fill up that whole tree, or as many as possible?
The level is actually, you have to pick up all the spaceship parts. You don't have to pick any plants or anything if you don't want to.
Okay.
But if you don't, then you're going to have less likelihood of making a viable ecosystem when you go back.
Sure. So there's more like
there's no order in when you pick this carnivore or this plant or whatever, and you can pick as many as you want.
Okay.
But if you pick, say, 100 wolves and you pick 10 rabbits, then it's not necessarily going to be viable when you go back to Earth.
Right. So you guys have only been working on this for a short time, but it's already looking great. Can you tell us anything at all about when you hope to release this, how much it might cost?
Price, we're not decided on at all. Release is 2016, maybe late 2016.
Okay.
That kind of depends.
Sure. Well, it's looking fantastic so far, TJ. Thanks a lot, and that's Redux Ark at GDC 2015.